Fun facts about Gwen from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. Gwen's codename in development was Peppy Skirmisher. Gwen is a Brythonic female name from Proto-Brittonic Gwen and Proto-Celtic Winda, feminine form of Gwyn and Windows meaning white. The element Gwyn or Gwen is also found in Gwenhwyvar far White Spectre, which yields Guinevere, the name of King Arthur's wife, because her and Arthur's story was the basis for Isolde and Viego's story. Gwen is themed more lightly to contrast other Shadow Isles champions because she represents a bright spot in darkness and is a force for good in the world. Gwen was created somewhere between 47 BN and 30 BN when Isolde was a young girl who dreamed of traveling the kingdom. In an attempt to play out this life, Isolde created her own princess doll that she imagined was the picture of regal elegance. The doll's dress was crafted to match the intricate details on the Camavaran warships. Gwen sounded perfectly royal for a name. She's the second heterochromic champion, first being Zoe, with her right eye being teal and the other being violet. Her dance is based on the Pon 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 music video. Thousand Cuts references the eponymous torture and execution method. Gwen's voiceover is the first case of planned obsolescence, with dialogue towards characters that was supplanted following Rise of the Sentinels. Follow for more. Fun facts about Ezreal from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. One of the spells tested during his rework was a short-range nuke that would knock back the target. Ezreal is the nephew of Professor Lymir, the hermit shopkeeper stationed in the Howling Abyss.
Is it true what I've heard about you and this crown guard?
Ezreal has an unrequited crush on Lux. Though it's unknown how or when the two actually met, Lux is seemingly unaware of who Ezreal even is and insists she's never met him in her life. Ezreal's Demacia alias, Jarrow Lightfeather, is described as an 8th Order Sentinel of Light and a national hero of Demacia. It's unclear what he truly did in Demacia as Jarrow, but his name is infamously known by many Demacians such as Sylas,
At last I've come for you, Jarrow Lightfeather.
Vayne,
If it isn't the infamous Jarrow Lightfeather.
and Lucian.
Lucian, it's me, Jarrow Lightfeather.
It's possible that the alias originated from the name of his hair pomade. This is seen in Ezreal's expedition checklist when traveling to the Vault of Resplendent Holies, which included a jar of Lightfeather brand Dapper Explorer pomade. His dance both before and after his visual update references the dance from the Hair Yukai ED of the Melancholy of Harushi Suzumiya anime.
Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Resembles a quote by Metroman from Megamind.
My death was greatly exaggerated.
Gauntlet, you're embarrassing me in front of the bad guys.
References Avengers Infinity War.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Follow for more. Fun facts about Kassadin from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. During development, he was called Voidwalker. In universe, this former Pathfinder's by name Kassadin is a modified version of the foreign phrase Kassadin, whom does the desert know, to describe his talents. Even though he is from Shurima, his ties to his homeland are very weak due to his preoccupation with the void. Ezreal's parents may have been the ones who employed Kassadin to search for Nezuk's tomb and found both Horok's tomb and his netherblade, but he originally did not dare to take it. As shown in Warriors, items like this may be used to prevent void creatures and will trap those inside the tomb once moved. The tomb has since been claimed by the void, which may explain their disappearance. Both Kassadin's netherblade and Ezreal's gauntlet originally belonged to Horok. Nezuk likely took the gauntlet after killing Horok.
Betrayal.
As seen in his Wild Rift model, Kassadin's gauntlet used to be gold, like Ezreal's. Kassadin's dance references the sprinkler dance. Kassadin's breathing might be referencing Darth Vader's from Star Wars. Kassadin has been disabled for every Ultra Rapid Fire edition except for Snow Battle Arrow. This is most likely because he would have been and be able to Rift Walk the entirety of Summoner's Rift in seconds. He resembles Emperor Zurg from Toy Story and a Helghast Trooper from Killzone. Follow for more. Fun facts about Camille from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. Her production names, Lady M, the Grey Lady, the Left Hand of Piltover, Mary Poppins, were used to convey aspects of her personality. Camille and Kaisa were originally one champion named Husk, the Hive Commander, a female mercenary from Zaun who was once Caitlyn's partner before she defected after Caitlyn paralyzed her in a shootout. In Awaken, Camille's eyes change color when she approaches Jhin. This changing eye color is an allusion to her in-game passive, where she gains the shield based on the damage type of the champion she's attacking. That shot in the cinematic is her realizing that Jhin has set a trap. Her reaction is to first analyze the threat before jumping into action. Her dance references the air flare, a breakdance move. Her design bears a very strong resemblance to Lin Beifong from the series Legend of Korra, with similar appearance, profession, and fighting style. On a number of Camille's response on killing a specific champion after killing Ezreal,
Next time, take the map.
is a reference on Ezreal's move response
Who needs a map?
after killing Riven,
And all the Noxian High Command couldn't put Riven together again.
is a play on a quote from Humpty Dumpty.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
After killing Wukong,
Monkey see, monkey die.
references an American pigeon, monkey see, monkey do. Follow for more. Fun facts about Swain from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. The name Swain is derived from the Old Norse Swain for boy. Swain's raven is named Beatrice.
Which one of you is Beatrice again?
Never Move is a reference to the narrative poem The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. According to David Freak Turley, Swain's Never Move ability was originally supposed to be called Nevermore and was called Never Move as a pun. When the ability was implemented in the game, the name was not changed back. His Demon of Secrets is named Rom, as noted by Fiddlesticks. In real-life demonology, Rom is stated to be a great Earl of Hell, ruling 30 legions of demons. He is depicted as a crow which adopts human form at the request of the conjurer. While playing a game on Summoner's Rift, Swain's flock of ravens, depending on the skin, it could also be snow owls, macaws, demon birds, or dragons, can be seen around the map.
Any man who must say, "We are winning," is not truly winning.
And
A one-armed man needs all the help he can get.
are references to Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Any man who must say, "I am the king," is no true king. One-handed man with no family needs all the help he can get.
The voice actor is also part of the show's cast, portraying Randall Tarley. One of his joke lines
There, are you satisfied?
references his old joke.
Think logically for 1 second.
Follow for more. Fun facts about Jax from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. Jax's full name is Psyjax Kyle Rinks Kohari Ikathun. His full name consists 5 elements specific to Ikathian naming convention: 1 birth name, 2 mother's name, 3 father's name, 4 occupation or social standing, and 5 clan name. Jax was likely inspired by Garrett Jax, the weapons master of the Sword of Shannara trilogy. On a number of Jax's voice lines
I'm a jack of all trades.
is a play on the phrase
Jack of all trades.
Surprise, I'm back. Oh, no one?
references his old quote.
Surprise, I'm back.
His encounter response to Fiora
Fiora, ready for a rematch?
is a reference to Summoner Showdown 6, last fight animation by Turquoise.
Who's next?
His long move response
Bravest hero I ever knew was just a kid. Here's to you, champ.
is a reference to Jaximus's quote,
Here's to you, kid.
which in turn was made as a tribute to Joe, an E-Wing's sarcoma patient who, thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, was able to visit Riot Games headquarters. Jaximus was Joe's favorite skin, and after he passed away in June 5, 2012, the Grandmaster of Arms says the line in his memory. Coincidentally, and as a result, the skin became the first non-legendary skin to include any special lines.
Kid, you're a true warrior.
Follow for more. Fun facts about Kai'Sa from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. During development, she was called Void ADC or John Clank, which is a play on John Wick. Her suit's wings used to be separate void creatures that were tagging along on her shoulders, but later on, it was decided to make them part of the creature that is her suit. One of the potential narrative directions that could have been taken with Kai'Sa was that she was a part of a new generation of void creatures trying to emulate humans. One of her narrative directions was to introduce Kassadin's missing daughter to the game as a playable champion. Despite this, Kai'Sa and Kassadin are not confirmed to be related due to not reuniting in the lore yet. She is around 20 years old. She was 10 when she fell into the Void Tunnel and has stayed there for about 10 years. It has been theorized that the creature whose part would later become her second skin belonged to the same species as Kha'Zix. One of her quotes to him is,
I know your tricks.
both the symbiote and Kha'Zix evolved to become stronger. Both have the potential to become invisible and shoot more projectiles after certain evolutions. Her dance references the side-to-side body wave. The symbiotic relationship of Kai'Sa and her suit is possibly inspired by Ryoko Matoi and Senketsu from the anime Kill la Kill. The pair's other inspirations may be Samus Aran and her fusion suit and Phazon suit from the Metroid game series. She also takes visual and story inspirations from Sarah Kerrigan of the StarCraft game series. Follow for more. floor. Fun facts about Ornn from League of Legends in more than 60 seconds. During development, he was called Living Forge or Blacksmith. Some of Ornn's scrapped abilities are an ultimate called Murder Henge that spawned a volcano which erupted boulders that he can charge into, causing them to explode. An ability that upgrades his hammer into a different weapon for a set number of auto attacks. He could either extra hammer it for AoE, refine it into a blade for piercing damage, or make it an axe for some CC. Ornn is a pre-Freljordian theonym with forgotten meaning. Ornn resembles Old Norse verb orna, to warm up. He was probably inspired by the pre-Greek god Hephaestus, as well as his Etrusco-Roman counterpart Vulcan. Ornn crafted many things: the Howling Abyss and the bridge that was constructed above it, enchanted ram door that later came to be wielded by Braum, a fork that later came to be wielded as a trident by a Merking, likely the king of the Mirai, the first hammer of Runeterra. Ornn is the physical form of the great spirit of the ram. As such, spirit walkers like Udyr can harness a bit of his primal spirit magic. Most of Ornn's followers were killed long ago when he fought with his brother Volibear. Ornn's disappearance was partly due to him removing himself from the world's affairs, but also due to the work of his enemies. One of them is possibly Lysandra, who tried to erase all information about her near destruction of the Freljord. Ornn has been forgotten, and he's honestly just fine with that. Ornn's dance references Attila's dance during the song I've Got a Dream. On a number of Ornn's voice lines, while forging or recalling, Ornn will hum parts of the path to Hearthhome.
Anvil time!
Is a play on a lyric from the song You Can't Touch This.
Hammer time! Hold my ale!
Is an old Southern American catchphrase.
Denied!
Is a quote that originates from Quake 3's announcer.
Denied! I broke my beard!
Maybe a reference on Jasper Beardsley from The Simpsons.
I broke my beard!
Follow for more.